Good morning. Welcome to what we call Weather Extra. I'm Rod Hill with my partner, Chris McGinness. A little bit of excitement this morning.
Yeah, a little snow out there. You know, I don't know what's more exciting, getting like a 2-hour delay or let me rephrase that. Are you satisfied getting a 2-hour delay as a kid?
Yeah.
As a kid, and then going out and where's the snow?
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a sledding day or snow.
Unless you were up
day.
at Council Crest or maybe over at Mountain Scott, where there is a little accumulation still sitting on the ground. Yeah.
Let's get to the radar of what's going on right now. Of course, you remember going back to yesterday morning. We said, well, we have one more shot of getting some at least flurries in the air over Portland, maybe a little bit of sticking snow in spots, and that would be last night into this morning. Well, that came true with the snow band that, boy, this is even broken up. The snow band that actually hit us 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, that's now way up to the north and fading. Actually, at this hour, we're taping, it's 8:36 in the morning on a Friday. That's rain showers on the radar in Salem. And we'll continue watching temperatures for just a little bit longer, but it looks like most of the area is now going to at least hold above freezing, and the chances of it being snow versus rain for the rest of the morning is starting to lean more towards the rain. I was a little surprised because Washington County had a pretty good snow band over the area. I was a little surprised when we got our first eyes on the Reserve Vineyards and Golf Club out in Aloha, our live camera there, that no snow sticking to the grass. Here are the temperatures again. This is 8:37 in the morning now, and generally the mid-30s to even 37 in downtown Portland. 37 in Salem, and nobody's going to get any colder. We still have a couple of cold spots. We're at 32, can be 32. So, a little bit longer in the morning hours to say you don't at least have to pay attention to what the temperature is, but we're going to continue warming. See the Dow's 25. It's still cold out there. My partner, Chris McGinness, is going to have more on a winter storm warning for the Columbia Gorge coming up here in just a moment. But also part of the story this morning, which we told you yesterday, is that this would be it. After we get through the morning hours today, snow levels go up. So by 5 o'clock tonight, snow level could be up to 2,000 feet. That's actually higher than the coast range. And then even with rain coming in overnight, the snow level goes up to 3. The snow level goes up to 4,000. That's Government Camp tomorrow afternoon. And then right now, it looks like next week the snow levels will never get any higher, or lower rather, than 3,000 feet. So that would mean all of next week the snow levels are just up in the Cascades where they normally are sitting. Mr. McGinness, sir?
Yeah, so we're still kind of letting things thaw out in the valley. Most of us now getting above freezing. The gorge does not.
Yeah, that's a problem.
And if they do, the temperatures will probably even drop back down. So I wanted to get you back over to the weather box here and show you that that winter weather advisory for the Cascades. We'll talk more about that in a minute. Gorge back up to a winter storm warning that kicks in later this afternoon through the overnight and into 10 a.m. tomorrow. So let's go ahead and check out Futurecast real quick. I know Rod kind of gave you the overall view of the valley and whatnot, but the gorge is obviously its own story, and you can see that the snow kind of hangs on. The snow and the mixed precipitation hangs on in the East County area and heading out towards the Columbia River Gorge overnight tonight, and it's really not until mid-morning tomorrow that we start to see the rain take up more real estate through the gorge. So if you've got some travel plans, probably best to avoid the gorge late tonight through early tomorrow. And the other, of course, facet of the storm is while the snow levels are rising, the Cascades still look good. It's going to be a good ski weekend up on Mount Hood, right? Yeah. Tomorrow, between tonight and tomorrow, good bet. I don't see how the ski resorts don't get at least another fresh 6 to 8 inches of snow on the slopes during the day tomorrow. So that's great. We'll bring up the ski report because, last weekend, despite the just total, whiteout-like conditions up there, unfortunately, one of the days was so windy you couldn't go skiing, right? Wow. Well, we're gonna not have those type of conditions this weekend. It will be snowing, and we'll add a little bit to that. But so maybe this is it on the snow talk for. We looked at the
foreseeable future.
The GFS goes out through the end of January now, and there's nothing in it that suggests snow, but there is snow and winter precipitation in the central United States this weekend, and we're going to end on this note because this is very close and near and dear to Rod's heart. Show the folks at home your fancy cufflinks.
So my wife surprised me last night. I grew up in Missouri, so I grew up a Kansas City Chiefs football fan and am to this day. She surprised me with these beautiful Arrowhead cufflinks to support my Chiefs.
The, of course, Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC Championship game at 3 Eastern, noon
12:05 our time.
12:05. He's got it
on
set.
Sunday.
Yes.
Outdoor Arrowhead Stadium.
So it's going to be 20 to 25 degrees at game time, and Director Byron put together some cold, hard football facts for us. Did you know
What you got?
That NFL regulations state that the ball, we're going to talk about some proper inflation of the ball because we got to make sure that Mahomes is throwing a legal ball.
Listen up, Patriot fans.
12.5 to 13.5 pounds per square inch for every drop in temperature, every 10-degree drop in temperature. The actual pressure drops about 1 psi. So they have to keep making sure those things are inflated.
They adjust that during the game based on temperature changes. I did not know that.
And by the way, hopefully Kansas City doesn't have any fumble problems because the NFL stats say that there's a 35% increase in fumble rates in extremely cold weather.
Yeah, the ball gets kind of slick.
Now you would think
hard.
that would favor Kansas City over Tennessee, right? Because Kansas City's a little colder environment, right?
Yeah, than Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah,
but they're both outdoor arenas. They both play in outdoor arenas.
Okay.
So
you got a pick for us?
Well, I mean, I obviously want the Chiefs to win, but if you start talking cold weather, then if you're just a generic fan, you start thinking about that favors a running game, and that's Tennessee's bread and butter. Their big-time running back, Mr. Henry.
So can Kansas City stop the run? We're going to find out this weekend.
Yes, we're going to find out this weekend, are we?
Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you.